And welcome back. I gotta get more used to doing this transition to the break now that I'm on desktop audio because I was a little soppy, but whatever. We're gonna start a new game today. And what game may that be? You may ask. It's one I've talked about before. It's slightly related to the old game that we just finished. Slightly. Well, here it is. Yep. We're still on this Mario train. I couldn't get this game out of my head. I really hope I'm spelling this right in the title. I already spelled origami wrong. And then... You're never gonna believe this! I spelled origami with the first I as an A. And so the two words that it recommends, like, autocorrecting to is origami, of course, and orgasmic. If that's not a sign of how well this game is going to go, I don't know what is. But anyways, for our new Monday, Wednesday, Friday game, to replace 3D All-Stars, we have more Mario with Paper Mario the Origami King. Now, this is not the first time I have opened this game on my Switch. You see, I was going to play this by myself back when it came out. I popped it on my Switch. I got to this title screen, and I'm like, I can't do it. Not by myself. I need to play this in some sort of streamed or recorded way. Because that title music, it was hitting something else, and I'm like, I need to talk about this. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm going to say, because I need to experience it first. Select a user. Wait, why is this here? Okay. But, yeah. I've been oddly looking forward to this. Bro karting. Isn't this great, bro? Back on the road again, together and heading to some kind of festival. What did the invitation say again? An origami festival? What's that gonna be like? And I can't wait to say hello to Princess Peach. It's been a while. I don't think I'm gonna get too crazy with the voices, but I feel like you gotta be a little wacky with the Mario Bros. Also nice to see Luigi in this game, and not just a background element. I think an origami festival is a cool idea. But I mean, you gotta think, with all the origami coming around, and like all of the ornaments and around, it can't be the most stable thing. Like, there's probably a lot of maintenance going on at all times, just to make sure everything's a-okay. You probably can't do it on a very windy day. Here we are, Toad Town, and there's Peach's Castle. Oh, I can feel the go-kart motor in my HD Rumble. I could for a little bit. This actually isn't abnormal. It's just that no one cared about origami enough to show up. Where is everybody? You don't think we missed it, do you? Mario, check the invitation again. When were we supposed to be here? You are invited to an origami festival in fabulous Toad Town. Date 00XX. Peach. Well, it's the right day. Is it? Is it though? You can read that? You think they're still getting things ready? Let's go check the castle. Maybe everyone's inside. Just roll up to the castle in our go-kart. Hell yeah. Who says the Mario Bros aren't cool? There's just a random pothole. Oh, well, Joey's playing Hades. That's good info to know. I should play Hades. I really should. I'll get to it. It's something I'll have to get to eventually with how good everyone's been saying it is. But no, here I am playing Origami King. Here we are, Peach's Castle. I'm gonna park the cart, okay? I don't want to tip the valet. Stone cold. Luigi doesn't tip. Pass it around. Sorry for the wait, bro. Let's go see the princess. Please tip your valets, everyone. Look, if you don't like tipping, just do it. You don't have to give a lot. It's just nice, alright? It's kinda spooky in here, isn't it? And where is everybody? I'd expect to see at least one toad by now. Mamma mia! I forgot our gift in the cart. I'll just dash over and get it. It's okay, you're thin enough. You can slip through. Or maybe not. Maybe that's what the gold tinfoil is for. Okay, I don't like that. How am I gonna get outside when the door's locked? Don't worry, Mario. I know just what to do in situations like this. You just gotta find Mario. The right Mario. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna take a deep breath and go find the key to this door. That's what you'd do, right? Tell Princess Peach I'll be right there if you see her first, okay? Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Ooh. I don't know what that is. That's fun. I don't have any hammers or anything. Just a regular old floppy jump. I'll have to get used to that jump sound. Mario, is that you? How good to see you. You look flatter than usual, but also not. Answer me this. Shouldn't the Mushroom Kingdom unfold and be refolded unto glory? No. And what of those toads? Shouldn't they be silenced for all of eternity? Look, I'm real tempted to say yes, but I think that might be game over. I see. Last question. Will you crease yourself and be reborn like me? No. Wrong answer. Right answer. It matters not. Your replies are all paper thin. Goodbye. Oh. Mario? Always gotta make a flashy entrance, huh? Are you here for the Origami Festival too? This dungeon-themed waiting lounge is a huge upgrade from the last festival I attended. Very classy. You ain't seen Master Bowser anywhere, have you? It ain't like the big lug to leave us minions hanging at a public event. Whoa, Mario, you're here? I'm a big fan. I mean, I've always wanted to battle you. Even if I got stomped, dude, would be an honor. Wow, this is oh so exciting. First I see Princess Peach and now you. I gotta say, the princess was a little different than I expected. Less lifelike. Fake people. Everywhere. I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit, because... Good. Let's go ahead and swap my Pro Controller cord around. Why do I... Wait a minute. This is an RPG. I don't need a wired connection. Whatever. Come with us. Yeah. Yeah! What's next? I've never seen a toad before. Please tell me it's a toad. Not you. Aw. Hope you don't have to wait too long, Mario. I'll say hi to Toad for you. I like that Goomba. I like him. Mario, is that you? I need your help. I'm in a very strange place. It's cramped and dark. Almost like I'm in between dimensions or something. I'm not sure if I should be amazed or scared, but I'm kind of both. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to get out now, please. Is there any way you can help? Well, sure, but let me just go ahead and... Ooh, motion controls on or off. We're gonna turn those off. No, I like them. Rumble easily. Let's get some high rumble. I'll leave it at 4 for now. We'll see. Ah, yes, I can't change the text speed. Alright. Boots. Mapped lock. Locked map. Hammer! Wait, isn't this hammer origami? Why does this hammer have to be B? Let me have it be Y. Let me in! Let me in! Are you leaving? It sounds like you're leaving. Please help me. I thought that's where you were. Oh, maybe here? What was that? Did something light up at your feet? Is it a magic circle? Dude, I don't know. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's good, I think. I mean, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with it. Can you try to use it somehow? It's not working. Okay. Accordion arms. Sure. That sounded good. Are your arms all big and foldy now? I've heard about this. I think those are called 1,000-fold arms. Try feeling around a bit. Maybe you can help me escape from this strange dimension. Oh! How are you able to talk like that? Wow! I'm free from that weird in-between dimension. The wall? Oh, I was just stuck in that wall. You must be Mario. My name's Olivia. You'd probably like to know a lot more about me and why I was trapped in that, huh? But I don't think we really have time for that now. Maybe we should just get out of here. There's just one thing. I'm not exactly fleet on my foot. Mind if I hitch a ride? Okay. Well, I guess this is my day. Let me in. I gotta save my boy the Goomba. I know he's in trouble. You know, I feel like I just had a pretty good idea. I don't know if they'll always be good ideas, but I'm always happy to share them with you. Why don't you try pressing X if you're stuck, and I'll see if I can help. I'll see if I can think of something useful. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to know each other and make a great team. Is that how these things go? Oh, thank you for calling me with X. It's my first hint. Now for an actual hint. That hole in the wall looks like it might be a good way to sneak out. Okay, thanks, Goombario. Okay, I'm getting my bearings. I think we might be in the castle dungeon. Dungeons smell like this place smells, right? I really hate that front-facing Mario sprite. It's just funny to me. Hey! Knock it off! I should say Bowser. Wait, little. No! They cut his dick off. How could they? I mean, he's folded too, but look, this is a very touchy situation here. I can see what you're about to do to my minion, and I order you to cut it out! Is that a Yoshi? Oh, it's a Koopa. Oh, no, it is a CBT dungeon. They're just going for the whole body now instead of the you know. What did you see? Nothing terrifying, I hope. That was the last of them. Except for the mustachioed one. Okay, maybe I have to explain one little thing. Those stiff-looking guys are called folded soldiers. I don't want to alarm you, but they're unbelievably dangerous. I think we should try to avoid them. What do you think they meant by, that was the last of them? Anyway, the last what? Hidden block? No. My minions! You monsters. I won't forget this. I'm gonna unfold my body and fold yours into pretzels! They sell pretzels here? Nice. Yeah, I guess we should go get Bowser. Hidden block? Hidden block? Nothing? No? Alright. I do like the screen shake whenever you hit the terrain with a hammer. Got a nice bit of force to it. Mario! You're here too? Well, what are you waiting for? Get me down from this thing! Even you know this is no way to treat royalty. Royalty? Oh, nice to meet you. Is everyone in your kingdom also a face? That's not funny. I've got a body too! Those folded jerks just bent it in ways that I won't describe in detail right now. CBT. It's seen worse, believe me. Never mind that. I am the great King Bowser, and I demand to be set free and unfolded. Now, Mario, ignore your floating friend here and get me down from here. Bowser commands you. I would do the same for you. You need to do as much as I need you. Admit it! Plus, I can tell you a secret after you free me. No one can resist a good secret. Hey, don't just leave me hanging. Get me down from here. But I want to break the boxes. Get his ass. Get his ass. This is the real CBT chamber. Oh, wait, well. No. Never mind. I think we're good. Got him. Oh, kind of thought I'd just unfold or something. No matter. Now, as for that secret I promised to tell you, there's a hidden exit in this room. I heard those jerks talking about it. Mostly no good body-folding jerks. Now hurry up and find it. and I'll let you bring me along when you escape. I was already going to do that, but oh, it does. It still moves. That's nice. What about you, Bowser? Ah, flattening. How would you know about this exit? Just gotta feel for the spot, for the good spot. Oh, or maybe I can, yeah, go to this nice folded area that I definitely saw. It was a bit. See? Where would you be without me? You're really getting the hang of those 1,000 fold arms, Mario. Safe block. It already feels like home. Save complete, huh? Guess that means our adventure up to this point has been saved. Huh. Let's make a habit of saving every time we see another one of these shiny blocks, okay? Oh, and you'll find all sorts of helpful stuff if you open the menu with plus. If you want to try out some of the other options or need some help, check the gears section of the screen. Menu. But I already figured that out. There's no new options. Seems like the text is moving fine though. It was just slow for the moment. I do want to talk about more about this game and like the series, the Paper Mario games as a whole, but I want to speak more on that when we have more time, because I feel like we're still in tutorial and there's gonna be a nobody makes Bowser walk with his face. All right, and I feel like there'd be better places to talk about that than the prologue. I mean, obviously they did, but they're not gonna get away with it. You can't see me like this. Why are you still so flat? Speak for yourself. Why haven't you joined me in Folded Glory? Come, we can reshape you. Patience, Princess. This will do just fine. So you're Mario, Princess Peach's hero, right? Yes, you'll do quite well. Very crisp, bright colors. I can see it now. Card stock. Hey, I'm crisp. Yeah, you sure are, Bowser. So what do you say? Will you volunteer your paper body to the cause? Or will we have to get crumply? Join us. Yes or no? I'm pretty sure this is a game over segment, but no. I'm good. Ah, I expected nothing less. And to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. Take a good, long look at Princess Peach. She's better this way, don't you think? I don't know. No need to answer. You'll soon feel the power of origami for yourself. Folded soldier, come forth! No! No! I've never seen a folded soldier like that, Mario. Does it look like one of your flat paper friends? I never got to see. Oh. I'm choking up, man. Prepare to be folded! Hey, that's more than one Goomba. Oh no! I'm guessing this is the first time facing folded soldiers, Mario. Once these flat paper folks have been turned into folded soldiers, we can't turn them back. It seems cruel to fight them, but if we don't, then they'll try to fold you into origami too. As if Mario wouldn't do this normally. I'd help you attack, but my tiny arms don't pack much of a punch. I don't want to get in your way. So I'll cheer you on, but you'll have to do the heavy lifting for yourself. And hey, did you catch the first message? It said something about a wave battle. Are we in some kind of splash zone? I guess we'll worry about that when we get used to it. Let's just focus on these enemies for now, Mario. Speaking of, you're surrounded by 4 folded soldiers. Huh. Where did the other 3 come from? You're telling me. If they all attack at once, you'll get a real pummeling. This looks rough. Hey, I just had a great idea. If you line all 4 of them up, you could jump your way down the road in one attack. Bop, boop, bam, bap. Lucky for us, these rings will let us move the enemies around and group them together. Why? So, use L to select which ring you want to move, and then press A to confirm your choice. There's just one naughty Goomba out of place right now. Let's try and get over to the empty 0. Now use L again to rotate the ring. Once that Goomba is lined up with the others, press A to finish. Yeah, there we go. You lined up all 4 Goombas. When you group your enemies into a successful lineup like this, your attack power increases by 1.5%, or times 1.5. That means your attack power will be precisely, gosh, I forgot how to multiply by a point. Whatever, you get what I mean. Your attacks will do more damage. So, keep lining up those enemies. Okay, now we can flatten these Goombas with a jump attack. Select your... Sorry, I got a little off track there, because the music's kind of banging. Select your pair of boots using L, and then press A to begin your attack. And I'm assuming I have to press A each time. Wow! Those world-famous Mario jumps don't disappoint. You took out all 4 Goombas with a single jump attack. See what I mean? Lining up your enemies is totally worth the effort. Ah! More folded soldiers? I guess some battles are gonna have enemies attacking in waves. Oh! I guess that must be why this was called a wave battle up front. If you see last wave pop up, that must mean you're on the last group. Hang tough, Mario. These guys are lined up a little differently, so show me your hammer attack next. I see, there is the story world, and then there's the gameplay world, which we constantly shift between. Your hammer will hit a shorter, wider area with one powerful blow. Those spaces marked with 0 are showing you where your hammer attack will land. It'd be great if you could get all 4 folded soldiers onto those spaces. Let's give it a try, same as before. It's a little weird to move around the rings, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. You did it! Now they're all on hammer in range. And they're lined up perfectly, so your attack power went up by 1.5%. Times 1.5. Math, whatever. I'll let you do that math. No, neither of us are going to do that. We're just going to brute force it. Time to swing that hammer of yours. And then, menu stuff. Alright, gotta figure that out. Did you see that? Blah! Ah, what a satisfying attack. Fast, flashy, and flattening. But only if you arrange your enemies into a successful lineup. Jump attacks and hammer attacks both have their own ideal lineups. Always think carefully about how your enemies are lined up before you attack, okay? Okay. Oh, look at all those coins. They're definitely going to be useful. So you defeated the first Goomba. Bravo. I assure you it is far from the deadliest creature in this realm. I suppose there's no point in maintaining the charade any longer. Brother? No. No, that is dysfunctional. No. It can't be. I didn't want to believe it could be you. How many times did I tell you to stop? Please, you have to stop now. Why couldn't Mario have simply left you in that wall where I put you? Sister, if you stand in the way of my ambition, I am afraid you will not share in my glorious family. Oh, and by the way, I am no longer your brother Ollie. I am King Ollie. By the time I am done, all of those miserable toads will be folded. The flimsy paper minions of Bowser shall be reborn as loyal folded soldiers, serving me. And I shall fold, crease, and bend the entire paper world to my whim. The birth of a new Origami Kingdom. It's him. It's the Origami King. Shy Guy in the clown car. Alright then. Alright then. This is just another Friday for me. I'm used to it at this point. At least we landed safely. Mario's such a superstar. When he jumps out of trees, he gets confetti. All right, Mr. Extra. All right, first things first. Where's Bowser? Why is there confetti in all these trees? Yes, give me all the confetti. And let's just completely overload. There's only so much confetti in each tree, I guess. Oh well. You need Olivia to use the 1,000. Alright, get down from the tree. I know you're somewhere. Oh, there's only so much confetti in within all the trees. So if you knock it all out of one, you're not gonna get any together. Okay. Olivia, where are you? She's gonna be somewhere very obvious that I'm not seeing. And I'm gonna be very upset. That's how it usually goes with these games. It's like, yeah, very, a simple-ish game. Younger audiences shouldn't have any problems playing. Oh. You see what I mean? Younger audiences shouldn't have any problem playing it. It's just there, and yet I will miss it. I will avoid it. Watch out! Unless you can float like me, I'd be careful over there, Mario. Do you see that huge hole in the ground? I don't think you'd like falling into it. Maybe there's a way to fix it, but how? Oh, I've got it! Catch this! Oh. Oh, no. Did you see those colorful scraps of paper that showered out of the tree when you fell? That's confetti! Everything here is made of paper, of course, so every little bit of confetti is like a tiny piece of our world. That's why I think if you gather enough confetti and sprinkle it on that hole, it might just fix the problem. See that little icon that's urgently flashing? That tells you how much confetti you have. Can you try hitting flowers, grass, and trees with your hammer to knock confetti loose? And, once you're done, I might need rescuing again. So sorry. So this is like the, The paint mechanic from Color Splash, huh? Great. Mario? I have a feeling you've collected enough confetti by now, but I need it all. Maybe try heading over to the hole very carefully. I need more. I think your bag is filled to the brim with confetti already. Oh, that rhymes. Did it? Anyway, can you try heading over to that big hole now? Hole? So let me guess, just hit it with the hammer. Alright. Now what you want to do here is get kind of close to that totally scary pit. When you're ready, press ZR to toss some confetti onto it. Yeah, ZR. Ha, ZR. Whoosh, ZR. Pow, ZR. You don't have to do sound effects, but I think they're kind of fun. The game's over. We're not playing this game. I didn't think I could run into it. Whoa, are you okay? That's one way to test the depth of the hole, I guess. I really hope you can find enough confetti to patch the hole. We just met, and I'd like to get to know you. That is a red flag right there. It's like a party popper. Did it work? It sounds like it worked. Well, if it worked this one time, it should work every time you find one of these. Call me optimistic. How are you talking? Well, I guess your mouth's probably not in the ground. Oh no. I hope you won't always remember me for this moment alone, Mario. Maybe you can help me get my head unstuck somehow. Yeah, sure. Why isn't it working? That's mean. See, I was hoping that she would land on Mario, but I was hoping, like, the top of her would land on him, so, like, it would just, like, stick through Mario. That's much better. Thank you. Alright, now, where are we? There's no one around to ask for directions. This could be a problem. It seems like all we can do is explore this area a little bit. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'm always here to chat if you need to press X. I guess I'm gonna grab confetti. I was never a big fan of the paint mechanic from Color Splash. I mean, it was fine. It looked kind of cool, but didn't feel like it. I mean, it was cool to, like, hit the terrain. It's just keeping the paint up along through the level and the levels and all that. Wasn't the biggest fan. Hopefully the confetti will be a little better. Ooh, one of these. Here? Oh, that means my brother's already folding this whole world to his whims. That's bad news. Oh, Zia. Right, both, yeah. There's something very uncanny about those folded arms. And it makes me like it. Mushroom. Oh, Mario, I've heard about this. That's a precious adventuring resource. It's called an item. You should be able to see all. Yeah, yep, okay. Items, yes. You play RPG? You play game? There's things called items, bro. Wowee! I could soak up this view all day long. I mean, just look at the top of the mountain. It's so... Wait! What's that? That's the outer crust. That's the outer crust of Peach's castle, isn't it? I saw my brother's streamers wrapping around it, lifting into the air. And that's when it was gone. Wait! There it is! See? Way up on top of that distant mountain. It's still wrapped up tightly with all those streamers. My brother could still see in there with Princess Peach. Oh, he's probably just plodding away. I'm going to stop you, brother. As your sister, it's my duty. I don't want to be associated with your dumb bullshit. Oh, speaking of brothers, I saw a green hat falling into a hole where the castle used to be. I'm so sorry. That green hat was related to your hat, wasn't it? It's sad, but us hats, really, we don't often stick together. Oh, I just knew that I was right about that hat. This is a big problem. It might be good to hurry back to see where it fell and see what's going on. Oh, and we should look for your brother while we're at it. I hope he's okay too. Was that a slight edge of Luigi? Man, you can't... Well, to be fair, he doesn't tip his valets, so the amount of shade is probably warranted for now. Oh, great. I filled that hole and I got coins for it. That was worth it. I'm gonna be bitter about this confetti the whole game, aren't I? Someone's here. Who is it? Someone with a mustache. Is a flat paper person. That's gotta sting. I can't look. Who installed those anyway? Is the mustache also paper? You wish. Also, it's a grand snappy. Yep. Alright, fine. I'll just be careful then. Stranger alert. Is it one of them the mean paper guys? It might be. Cool hat, though. How can he just do that? Just whacking things, huh? Not very green of him. Nice hammer. He's just hitting stuff. I wonder if there's idle dialogue. Oh, okay. We're in the Whispering Woods. I'm still waiting for a good enough point to talk about other, talk about the series, but it just seems like we're getting dialogue after dialogue. Oh. Did you just hear mysterious voices whispering mysteriously? Yay? Nay? I'm not complaining about it because I'm liking the dialogue, but... oh, there's a party ball up there. This is a very nice looking game. I mean, not the greatest looking game, but I very much like the style. The whole paper and origami look really works well for this. Alright, I guess I'll go flip those. Oh, it's a matching game. Yeah, no. Wait. No? Not bad. Take that health. I just realized I only had 31 health. Technically correct. Alright, we're good. I got this. I'm waiting for one of them to say he's cheating. Because I definitely am not. Shriveled mushroom. Ew. Not a dried shroom? Okay. Star! Can't be stopped. That's cool, I'll admit. Twinkle twinkle. Is that glitter? It's too bright. So shiny. Collectible treasure. Collectible treasure? Oh, it's cute. You should try to collect more of these, Mario. Maybe even all of them. Nope. Too much time. Not enough care in the world for that. What's that? Check out the Musée Champignon in Toad Town to see all of your collectible treasures in one place. Alright. Who does he think he's fooling? I can't stop looking at the mustache. Look at him, strutting like he's cardboard. Who are you people? Ooh, Fireflower. Faded Fireflower. Even the Fireflowers have fade now. I need confetti. Stop complaining. Has he found the spring? Show him the thing. Oh, this would be good. No. Think he'll figure it out? Don't give him any hints. Let me up. I wonder if this could do anything. I wonder if this has anything to do with this current situation I'm in. Oh. We found it. The Fountain of Youth. Oh. What else you got? Oh, Birdo. Don't see Birdo too often nowadays.
Sure seems like a lot of weird stuff's happening.
I'll say. Wah, wah. I mean, I could do the party ball, or I could get that item that's over there. Ooh. 1,000 okay. I'm probably really excited about that, but it's not going to mean much later. For some reason, the jump noise in this game reminds me of the one in the one Sonic has in Sonic Adventure. That's what it reminds me the most of. It's very, of all things for a Mario jump, a Paper Mario jump to remind me of. Sonic Adventure is not what I would have immediately thought of. Oh snap! Saw that coming. I want it. I want it though. You forest dwellers think you're hot shit, huh? Well, watch me crush this party ball with my bare hands. A shriveled seed. A seed that seems to be shriveled up for a lack of water. Oh, didn't comment on that, huh? Nothing to say about that? About long arms and a seed? If I had any musical ability in my vocal cords, I would do some sort of solo right now. It's the perfect stage for it. But alas, my pipes, they're just not there. Oh, hell. Looks like we kind of need to maybe pull something. So we're doing this. Alright. Olivia.
This place seems really familiar. Maybe things will change if we just keep going?
Look, I've been in this situation before. We just need to follow the owls. If we follow whichever path the owls go, then we'll be able to make it to the village.
Does it feel like we're not really getting anywhere? Sometimes when the folding gets tough, I like to take a break and clear my head. You know, just sit down somewhere nice and flat, with perfect lighting, like on that tree stump.
Oh, this is definitely safe. Hey, who's there? Okay. Okay.
You can't sit on old Grand Sappy's head, mister. That's right. He's the elder of this forest. Show some respect. He's got twigs older than you. So what if he's been logged by his nasty little toads? He's still the man, honey.
Dance. Yes, yes. Thank you, darlings. Bless your bark. You, young man, go back and tell your flat paper friends what a state I'm in. I've hardly the hard words to speak, let alone learn you some manners.
That's right. Tell him, Grand Sappy. No toads allowed. Oh, Grand Sappy here hasn't been the same since they cut him down. That's why he's mad at y'all. Flat paper folks cutting down good trees in their prime. Shame on you. Oh, and by the way, you need Grand Sappy's permission if you ever plan on leaving, hon. So now that you're here, better get comfy, cause you're gonna be here forever. Forever? I think that means a really long time, and I can't deal with that. Mr. Grand Sappy, we're not with those flat paper people who did this to you. And actually, I'm not even flat paper. I'm origami.
Oh? Origami, you say? It's what they used to be. Well, if what you say is true, then perhaps you may be of some assistance to me. You can find a way to restore my energy. I may just let you two leave this place.
That's so wonderfully generous. That's so wonderfully generous of you, truly. I only wish we knew how to restore your energy. Anyway, we're in a hurry ourselves, so we do our best to help. I guess if you're gonna help Grand Sappy, we'll let you wander around a bit.
They were quick to believe that.
There you go, child. Now you can be on your merry way along the mountain. Just don't go wandering off too far. You gotta find us something called the Soul Seed. They say that's the only thing that can help old Grand Sappy get his energy back. Good luck.
Well, that can't be that hard to find. I mean, we already have a seed. We just need the pool for it.
Mustache alert. What does he even want? Is he headed for the spring?
I really don't feel like filling these holes. It'll give me a couple coins, that's it. I don't need to worry about it. Oh, hey, Goombas. So I guess we're actually in gameplay now, so let me get a little more taste of this.
Whoa, it's been a while since that first battle, hasn't it? I think I remember how everything works. Do you? Let's give it a shot.
I'll line them up.
Alright, this seems familiar.
Yes, we've been here before. Yep. I guess this is the main theme? Or the main battle theme? Kind of a bop. I'm digging it. Action thing, I do. Gotta go multi-bounce going. And it's gonna do the same spiel about the hammer. Yep. Now tell me to line them up again in the correct order. Yes. As if we haven't already been here. Fuck. So I have to get properly used to the ring movements. Hammer, start battle. Alright, tell me how to do this.
You'll see a burst behind you as you wind up your swing. Press A when that burst flashes brightest. Ready to give it a try? Here we go.
So I didn't need to hold back or anything. Right, it's coming back. The sticker star memories are coming back to me.
Ah, that was a thing of beauty. You smashed all 4 Goombas with a single swing. There's one other super important kind of action command. When enemies are attacking you, press A just before you get hit to guard and take less damage. Go get him, Mario! Keep lining up enemies and using action commands.
Whoosh.
Hey, this is great! Taking out these folded soldiers released a ton of confetti. We can use as much as we can find with all the terrible holes around here, I'd say. What a great deal! We get rid of an enemy and get confetti to boot. And when they explode, it's like a party!
You're getting a little oddly morbid, Olivia. You're getting to my levels.
Still though, how are there already folded soldiers this deep in the forest? Do you think they're just going around causing trouble everywhere? I have such a bad feeling about this.
I'm still not gonna fill that many holes. Then again, what's new? First strike? First strike? Do we still have those? Yes! Not a big deal, but a little boost. Okay. So we're still in, so this is still tutorial forest. Alright. No, I can do the two things. Of what I've seen of this game's gameplay, it does look fun. I really don't like how you can the stick only moves it forward. You can't just move the stick back. That's kind of annoying. I don't know why that's a thing. But I have seen bits and pieces of the gameplay, and it does look fun enough. Honest, that one. If there was one issue I had with the last 2 Paper Mario games, is that the combat I just did not really care for. So that was kind of like my baseline for this game. I hope the combat is at least enjoyable. I can't believe I had one of those folded things hiding on me. Is that what it feels like when you walk into a spider web? Oh, now I feel terrible. Here, take these and we'll call it even. There you go. So if you defeat one of those folded creatures, it turns into confetti. That information could really save a lot of trees, you know. Oh. Alright, Olivia, now tell me how to defeat multiple enemies at once in different groups. I dare you! We gotta learn how to use coins. Two attack. Oh, wow. I think I messed that up. No, okay, it goes from right to left. We're fine. Boots. This ain't my first rodeo. Yeehaw. I was playing some TF2 yesterday. I was going ham with Battle NG. You wouldn't believe the restorative power the spring has. Wrinkles? Gone. Dry spots? Wet. It's amazing! That does sound amazing, but let me loot you first. Pal. Mushroom treasure. Ah, yes. We've met it. The Great Fairy Fountain.
Hey, it's that spring we saw before. I feel calmer somehow, just standing near it. Normally, I wouldn't suggest this, but do you think we should try throwing something in there?
Maybe the seed. And now we get the level 2 boomerang. Soul, a fully revitalized soul seed. Give it to old Grand Sappy. Oh!
Did you hear that? I think it might have been old Grand Sappy crying out. He seemed pretty feeble when we talked to him, but there was no feeble Oh no. Do you think he's okay?
No. He's hurt. Well, that answer. I hope he's okay. Now time to stop and whack the flowers. I can't handle more drama. Don't tell me what I do and don't have the time for. You and me both know this is an RPG. I can take whatever time I want. Whatever happened to whispering? Okay, so maybe I do need to be more mindful of holes. Oh, that's actually kind of morbid. They took his face!
Oh dear.
I can't look. Poor thing. He's a shell of himself. Hollowed out like some woodshop project gone wrong. I can't believe those horrible things ganged up on old Grand Sappy and did this to him. They deserve to be chipped.
Grand Sappy? Can you hear us? This doesn't look good. He was already creaky. Now he's downright hollowed out. Oh! I've got an idea. Look closely at Mr. Grand Sappy's face. Doesn't it look like one of those holes? Maybe that means you could fix him with confetti by pressing
Yeah. 4. Oh, that was... Oh. Huh? What happened? Felt like some rapscallion was rattling me down again. Did I just dream it? Oh, I suppose that's just the memory going downhill. Oh, nuts.
Grand Sappy's back, y'all! Let's see. Mustache? Check. Creepy eyes? Creepy eyebrows? Check. It's Grand Sappy again, alright. Oh, thank you. He's still a shell of himself, but it's better than being a shell of a shell. We've got our precious elder back. Well, he's not hollow anymore. But does it seem like he could still be more energetic somehow?
No. I think he's just old. Maybe we can give him the seed? Do I have to go around? Do I have to go behind to give the seed? Oh no, he just...
Is it working? How do you feel?
It's doing something! Watch out now! Mario's getting down. Everyone's getting down. I'm not seeing this. Well, good for him.
Wow! I was not expecting that. Looking good, Grand Sappy. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That little seed was all it took. Tutting up my timbers and put the funk end back in my trunk. I'm young again. I see no need to keep y'all waiting any longer. Unless you want to run through that song and dance again. Shrubs! Open up for my main mustache and his little lady here. You got it. Yeah, the shrubs talk. Alright. Alright then.
Great! Now we can Now we can keep making our way back to Peach's castle. Let's get a move on, Mario. I'm still pretty worried about your green family. Bye for now, Grand Sappy. I'm glad we could be of service.
And we will never see him again. Ever. Keep out, unless you want to stay forever. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, they made me out of one of Grand Sappy's branches. Reduce, reuse, recycle, I guess. More or less. I prefer the saying reduce, reuse, revenge. But that's not this game. I got to say, so far, I am loving the writing. This is a great, like, this has been great to, like, experience so far. We'll have to see about the gameplay, though.
Uh-oh. What's that? Some kind of face... hat thing is stuck out in that shrub. I've got a bad feeling.
I am not doing a toad voice. I am not fucking doing a toad voice.
I'm a toad! Wait, that's what a toad looks like? Wow, I was way off. That's because my face is all folded up. Please help me!
But the music.
Mario, don't leave me here! That's marginally better. Now I just need some flattening out, I think.
Oh, I see. You need your dick flattened. Why did that work?
I'm flat again. Thank you.
Is that Mario Kart music in the background? It sounds like a Moo Moo Meadows song.
I don't mean to be rude, Toad, but I have to ask. How did your face end up so bent and wonky? Oh, it's bad! Real bad! These horrible folded guys showed up and started folding Toads left and right. Most of us got folded before we could even ask what was going on. What do they have against Toads? It's not fair! Toads have rights! This is Toad abuse! I just traumatized myself. Sounds like folded soldiers to me. It must be my brother's doing. I know we've got a few other things on our plate, but you'll help any Toads we find, won't you, Mario?
Won't you, Mario? Won't you?
I heard that, and I'm holding you to that affirmative gesture, Mario. But us Toads can help you too. If you press Y during a battle, we'll come cheer you on. The more of us you have cheering, the more help we can give you. Good things will happen, I promise.
Oh, and all.
Oh, we will charge you a modest fee for the cheering.
Should have mentioned that. So, something like the audience thing from Thousand Year Door. That's cool. I like that.
That Toad's a shrewd one. A shrewd one. But it sounds like it could be a big help to have them cheer us on in battle, don't you think? Let's save as many Toads as we can to get them to root for us, Mario.
I can't believe Mario has to pay people to watch him. To cheer him on. There's not gonna be anything weird in here, is there? Not that weird, at least.
Thanks, Mario. I'd been in there for a long time. And you know what tents don't have, right?
Bathrooms. Give me a sec. Sorry, I just need to check something. Ooh, I forgot to look at some of this. Blocks hit. Not bottomless holes repaired. 40%. Oh well. 16%. Oh, we're still here. Okay. Oh wait. Maybe we have more options now. Nope. Stop it. Oh. That actually did stop. I didn't think anything would happen. Cool. Just gonna ignore the Goomba for now.
Hey. Hey, Goomba. Need a push?
He needed a good bonkin'. So... yeah, I really don't like how you can only... unless I'm missing something, I really don't like how you can only move the ring outward. It doesn't matter if you press up or down. You can only move it up. And it has to, like, cycle through it. That's... like, why? They're better... like, I hope there's a reason for it. Because so far, I don't understand why. It just seems like a meaningless inconvenience. If there's one thing I am very glad that this game has, it is normal attacks. Bug? Oh, it was a toad! I was waiting for the swing, but then that weird Goomba cut in line. Oh, that is fantastic. I love toads. I like toads a little more when they had like their old N64 voice. You know, the nice one, not the not that shit. I mean, you know, it's fine. It has its charm. It's funny, but there's something I like about the old voice too. Oh, there's no bathroom out here either. What are you talking about? You're out in the wild. Everywhere is a bathroom. Or at least anywhere with it, out of eyesight of everyone else. Although I would suppose the benefit of this game is that toads just don't have voices. So they can just be like, you know. They can be Toad. But yeah, there was one thing I didn't like about the previous Paper Mario games, the previous two, is... there's so much shit in this game. I can't talk because there's just so many things at every turn. Da, da. Don't mind me. Do. Do. I can't. I'm not gonna try to do it. But yeah, one thing I didn't like about, like... more dialogue.
Finally, a minute to rest. Mario, look at you. You've gone from pooped to pepped. I'm so glad. I can't face all those folded soldiers alone. You're all I've got. So stay rested, okay? When you see a bench, take a break and heal up.
I really like that as a health station. It's cute. But yeah, so... previous two games. The thing I didn't like about them, specifically gameplay-wise, is that you always had to manage like every attack you had, and like they were part of your inventory, and... I don't know, it just didn't feel necessary, especially when, like, you don't have experience points, and... I mean, people have talked about this to death, but... you know, if you... it's like, why waste the attacks on normal enemies when you're not going to get anything except coins, which you use for the most part, getting more attacks. It's like, why waste it? It's just a cycle. That doesn't need to happen. So at least with this game, you can just go through normal battles without without having to have like deterioratable attacks. You just have like a normal jump and hammer. I think that's going to help. That's going to go a long way into helping this game actually be fun. Or not feel monotonous. Feel pointless, I suppose. Oh. Cool. And the ring mechanic is a nice way to make things more involved for the player. I've liked what I've seen so far, and this looks good. I think there is still, like, single-use items. But, I mean, if that's only a... Oh, it's not... You still have a regular jump and a regular hammer. That's all I need, really. Having everything else be limited use is fine. It was just having a main attack. Like, just having your regular-ass hammer and jump be things you had a limited amount of. I didn't think it worked. I mean, I think they did improve on the gameplay format in Color Splash. Ah, thank you. I was upside down with the log side up. Now I can be upside up with the log side down. Or something. And I did think the gameplay was improved for Color Splash, you know, not just for the limited amount of attacks and stuff, but other things. Because I have other issues with the gameplay, but I did think Color Splash was an improvement to an extent, but then the other problem... One day I'll burn. Like me, we must burn. I hate this world. What is happening? But if there was one thing that made Color Splash kind of worse, was the gamepad. The Wii U gamepad. As much as I hate to say, because I'm more of a Wii U fan than not. Oh, thank you. I don't know why I was trying to cut more firewood like that. I have plenty. The frustrating thing about the gamepad with Color Splash was that it just made the game... I don't know. We used to be trees, but don't feel bad for us. We'll turn to ashes and grow again. Yeah. Just having to, every time you get into a battle, having to look down on the gamepad, scroll through all of your attacks, it got so cumbersome. And even though it was better, it dragged on so much more. And I have almost beaten Sticker Star. I got to the final boss and I didn't care to finish it. I beat the first world of Color Splash. I was meant to get back to it, because I did enjoy it. It's just, the combat in that game. It's not even that it's bad, I'd say. It's just, it bored me. But this game looks, so far, is promising. So I hope it actually ends up being good. I've been looking forward to this game, and a lot of what I've been seeing and so far experiencing has been very positive. So here's hoping. Here's hoping for a very good game coming up. The noise I felt compelled to constantly make was really getting to me. How dare you hide behind a fence from me, from my eye vision. Alright, so the second and fourth ring. I really hate how the rings move in here, too. It's, like, completely swapped from how I would normally do this. And hammer. I should be looking at my items, shouldn't I? I'm not sure what the toads mean by paying a small fee. Maybe I can, like, call a bunch of them? I should fill the hole, but I won't. There's no reason to, except for more coins. I don't need that. Unless I'm gonna get an item or something out of it, I'm not gonna fill holes. Or unless I have to. Doesn't feel like there's any reason to otherwise. I was hoping for a helping hand, and I got a helping hammer. You're just full of surprises. What? That's a toad. It's definitely a toad. I got bored, so I bloomed. Can you bloom? I mean, blame me? I can blow you. Wait. Forget I said that. Yes, just ignore me. How are your flowers? I bloom myself. Alright, we're good. We don't need to talk to you anymore. Oh, what's up? Thanks for saving me from that wood pile. But these creases are so deep. Can I go back to normal? Maybe I could pick up a side gig as an accordion. Completely unrelated. Why do you think that square patch of grass is a different color? That's not working. Oh. Look, I was going to fill it, alright? Oh, that is so much confetti I had to use. And I can't even get up there. If those coins disappear, I'm going to be very upset. It was just for 100 coin. But you never know. It could always be a good item. You never know. The miracle of confetti usage. What if this just isn't anything? What if this is just a square? What if there's no purpose to this? There's no item. I can't confetti it. What if it's just a square? What if it's just put there? I think I might appreciate that more than what they might actually do with it. You're free. It was so lonely back here with no one to talk to. I had to come up with an imaginary friend. She's actually pretty cool. Do you want to hear it end up? Oh, yeah, I guess you can press X to get a hint from your real friend whenever you want it, so you wouldn't understand. Alright, Toad. Alright, Toad. Want to get a hint from your friend with X? I could just, you know, hang out and listen. Won't be a bother, I promise. You better hurry to where Peach's Cassie. Yeah, even she wants to get out of here. Okay. Can I help you? The Toad who lives here isn't home right now, and he actually has been gone for kind of a long time. Why is the house alive? Oh, that's right, I already freed you. Yep. I guess I can heal on the bench. Mario on the bench. What did I just do? Oh. Help. Let's see here. Toad's rescued 83%, so we're almost done. Don't make me go back into the woods. What a beautiful day. I feel like nothing bad could happen here. Unrelated, I have amnesia. Welcome to the Toad Ranch. We got toads here. But are the toads the ranchies or the ranchers? That's something we'll never tell. Firing it up so you can wolf it down. Welcome to Toad's Barbecue Food Eatery. All firewood used is happy to burn. Why did I have to do this? Why? This is what I get for streaming and not eating breakfast ever. Just want barbecue now. Toad Town. Oh, I miss Toads. Oh well. If this puts me immediately in Toad Town, I'm alright. I mean, I meant in like a plot-wise. Yeah, probably. It's saved. I think we're gonna be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it maybe a little short today. But that's gonna be it for Paper Mario the Origami King. I am having a really good time with this, actually. I'm not sure if that's more than I expected or just about what I expected, but it's certainly not disappointing. I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna be looking forward to playing this again. I hope it continues to keep this quality up, because so far, yeah, I'm really happy with this. But that's gonna be it for today, just in general. The next time we play this will be along with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which will also be on Monday at our usual start time of 12 to 1:30. If you need to know exactly when we go live, you can always follow the channel and turn notifications on, or follow my Twitter, where I post every time I go live. If you haven't heard already, I stopped posting the notification to Tumblr just because I felt like I was closing that, cluttering that page up. If you need to see any previous games I've streamed, we have Zeter Streams 966 Mod, the stream archive channel on YouTube, where we post every stream I've done, and any other links you may need are also on the Twitch page. With all that said, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.